Hello. All right, here's part 2 of radio buttons and toggle switches. So let's jump over to Figma. All right, so here's my toggle. I'm going to actually just go back to files. I have a toggle page and I have a radio page just to keep things tidy. So I don't like having a black canvas background, so I'm going to change it to something a little smoother. Oh, I'm in prototype, sorry. Page, there we go. Okay, so first thing we want to do is create a circle. I'm going to type O. You can also select it from this menu. I want a round circle, so I'm going to hold down the Shift key. Let's make obnoxiously large radio thing. Okay, so I'm going to add a stroke. It's probably got to be, 8 pixels. There's our radio. I also want some text. It doesn't matter what you type here. I'm just going to type the word option. And then I'm going to change the font size to something a little bigger. And then I want it to be black text instead of white. So let's fix that. Okay. All right. So you don't want to do auto layout yet because it'll make it harder to add that little on circle. So what I'm going to do is just group it together. So now I have this nice group and I want to make it a component. So I'm going to right click and say make component, create component. You can also do option command K. I now want to add a variant. So I'm going to click on it again and I'm going to go to main component, add variant. This is through 2-finger clicking or double clicking, depending on if you're a trackpad or a mouse. Cool. So now I have a component with 2 variants. I've clicked on the name of the whole shebang, and I'm going to change it from property 1 to, let's see, we're going to call this state because it's going to be the on-off part of the radio button. And for the first one, instead of default, I'm going to call it off. And the second one, I'm going to call it on. It's important that the first one is off because of the way that you will wire these things up. Okay, so the other thing I need to do is add that little internal circle. So I'm going to try to find the middle best I can. Click, hold down Option to start from the center out, and then hold down Shift to make sure it's a circle. I'm going to make it about like that. Let's fill it with some sort of color. I don't know. We could put an image in there, actually. That'd be kind of funny. Should we do it? Let's do it. Let's put my daughter's face. Is that what we do? Sure. Okay, my daughter's face is going to be the on. This is ridiculous. Okay, so there we go. It's a little off, but I don't know. For the sake of speed, I'm going to keep it. Okay, so that one is state off. This is state on. Oh, I need to change my... it would annoy me if one was caps and one was not. Cool. Step 1. Step 2 is you are going to go to your assets. Now that you have, I'll need to click back. Now that you have this as a component, I'm going to drag one instance of it, maybe, over. What's happening? Oh, I had to click on it. All right, so now I want to make a few different options. So I'm going to hold down Shift Option while I drag it down. I'm going to give a little space between them. And now I can use auto layout. So I'm going to select both of them. I'm going to say Shift A, or you can right click and choose auto layout. So now they are auto layouted. I can say Command D to duplicate. I'm just going to do 3 because of the way you have to wire these up. All right, so now that I have all 3 of these, I actually want this to be a component because I'm going to have 3 different states for it. So I'm going to do Option Command K, or you can right click and say create component. There you go. So now we have this component. Over here, while the frame is still selected, I'm going to rename it to list, something like that. And then we just need 3 different things. Let's see, I don't know. We'll do dog breeds. So Vizsla, I hope I spelled that right. Terrier, and one word. I don't know. I just want it to be one word. Anyway, I'll just do Pitbull because that's what I'm thinking about. Okay, so now we have this set, and we want to make basically 3 of them. So again, we're going to. I'm thinking. Oh yeah, we're good. We are going to take this list and add a variant to it. So I'm going to go to the drop down menu and say main component, add a variant. I want to move this down a bit so that we have some space, which means I need to kind of stretch out this frame a bit. Okay, and now that we have this add a variant, the second variant, we can now click on the plus. Cool, so now we have 3, and this is the exciting part. One of these sets is going to have Vizsla as a state of on. So funny. My kid's going to kill me. This one, Terrier, is going to be on. And this one, Pitbull, is going to be on. All right. So that was all the setup. Now we just need to wire it together. So if I am down here, basically you're going to be viewing all 3 of these at one time, like one set at a time. So if I'm in viewing this set, I want to, if I click on Vizsla, to go to this top box, the whole box. On click, change to Smart Animate. Looks great. Okay, same thing here. If I'm clicking on Vizsla, I want it to go to this whole box. It'll just stick with your default. And then same with Terrier. So Terrier, you want to go here. So same thing here. Terrier should go here. And then Pitbull. So Pitbull, if I want that on, it goes to this box. And here goes to this box. Okay, so yeah, essentially you're swapping from this set to this set to this set, depending on which one you want to be on. So let's test it out. Here's my frame. I'm just going to make one that is the size of one set of those. And I'm going to drag from assets. I'm going to drag a list, and let's try it out. So I'm going to click on the name of the frame, hit shift space just to get like a little preview prototype up. Hopefully it will load. Sometimes it gets angry. Please work. Come on, you can do it. Oh, why you not work? Okay, let's do the whole play, see if that works. Okay, I have no idea why preview's not working. Let's test this out. All right, it looks good. Okie doke. Thank you very much.